Today's headline is His Heart Hungers for Sun. It is a peculiar condition that exists in the politics of the state of California, which has brought about a total estrangement between former Congressman Governor Johnson and his son, Governor Hiram W. Johnson. This estrangement has grown for several years and was a direct result of divergent political views. The elder Johnson is a stalwart Republican, standing with the old guard and having no use for the progressive element, which has so completely wrecked the old party. The son was elected governor of California as a progressive and was his party's nominee for the vice presidency, running on the ticket with Colonel Theodore Roosevelt. In the California political arena, father and son met, each battling against each other and neither asking or giving quarter. In private, they passed each other without speaking, and the home of each was closed against the other. The climax was reached in this family political feud when the overthrow of the stand patters occurred in California at the hands of Hiram Johnson, who was elected governor of the state. The elder Johnson, who was a candidate for the California state legislature, was badly defeated, and he has publicly given his son credit for bringing about that defeat. The wounds that were made in the California political campaign have since deepened and broadened. In important bar association meetings held in the city of Sacramento, in which the elder Johnson has been a prominent figure, the governor, who is also a member, has not been invited, and the father has always remained at home when functions were in progress in which his son took any part. He has nursed in bitterness the reflection that his political defeat was brought about by his boy. But with the coming of the glad Christmas season, both father and son are yearning for a resumption of the old relations, when each had the love and the confidence of the other. The venerable father feels that his days upon earth are numbered, that he has not many more years to spend with his loved ones, and his heart cries out for the son, even though he feels that the son has bitterly wronged him. Christmas is almost here, he wails, and I want my boy back. I am his father, and told him everything he knows, and he has turned against me. He sent out the word that I must be defeated when I made my last fight to retain my seat in the state legislature, but I forgive him. I don't know why he should be so bitter against me, and I want to forget the past. Christmas is here, and I want my boy. In the bitterness of political defeat, the aged Californian felt that his son was his greatest enemy, that the boy he had raised and taught so well was the basest ingrate because he had turned against his father and worked for his political defeat. He wanted nothing more to do with him. The very sight of him was hateful to his aged eyes and his presence a miasma. And Hiram Johnson is but a chip off the old block. His course politically amply proves that. There could be no doubt of his sincerity of purpose, his adherence to fixed political principles, when he ruthlessly and deliberately struck down the aged sire, who could not see the political situation as he saw it. Like father, like son. Governor Johnson sought just as hard for the political undoing of Hiram W. Johnson as Hiram W. Johnson sought to encompass the political defeat of Governor Johnson. It was a clear case of diamond cut diamond. It is to be hoped, however, that the glad season of peace on earth, goodwill to men, will find an answering echo in the hearts of both father and son, and that Christmas will see a complete reconciliation. This article originally came from the El Paso Times. This story came from the great state of Texas, being reported in the Abilene Reporter of December 22, 1913. Thank you for joining us today. If you want to continue to uncover all of America's lost and forgotten history, then remember before you leave to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to like and comment below. And we will see you next time on Americana Archives.